teeth gonna fall out. And then also, I remember being fascinated by people who can actually have a piece of gum in their mouth and chew it all day. I'd be like, that don't make no sense. Like, why are you doing that? Like, that's just nasty. It's like chewing cardboard. So the bubblicious approach to life, in my opinion, which is it's based on instant gratification. So you find something new, you find the novelty, it's exciting, the new woman, the new experience, the new party, the new car, the new whatever, right? And it makes you happy for a while, and then it wears out, and then you got to go to something else. There are people there's a whole theory around what they call love addictions, right? Where people just they don't really want to like if you ask them about their dating habits, they'll say, "Oh, I'm looking for the one. I'm looking for the right person." But you'd be like, "But wait a minute, you've been looking for the right person for 38 years." And but because when really the truth is they're not really looking for the right person. They're looking for the next high. There's like literally an addiction that scientists have identified called love addiction. People are in love with the idea of falling in love. And you see it happen in marriage too. You ever see that where somebody is so geeked about getting married that they didn't spend a single minute learning how to stay married? Like they didn't even think about that. Like, oh wait, there is something that happens after the marriage. It's because they want the initial high. This actually occurred even during this war. You have all these gung ho guys in the military, not these soldiers. I'm not talking about soldiers. I'm talking about the commander in chief and his homies that really wanted to declare war on Iran. Well, they got super pumped up about the initial bombing. They're like, yeah, yeah, dude, we're gonna go in with the F-35s and we're gonna drop the bunker busters and blah blah blah, and then we're gonna take them out. And they had this kind of excitement about the start of the war, but I don't think anybody really made a plan for what was gonna happen after that, right? They were just assuming that the Iranians were just gonna fold and give up and that it would be over and they could go back and proclaim victory, and they're finding out that that's not the case, right? So in a way that reminds me of those people that get so gung-ho about getting married, they don't spend you ask them, well, so what's your plan after the wedding? Like, how are you going to make a marriage work? Have you talked to any married people that really have been through the trenches, that really been married 30 years? And you'll find they have, and they've listened to a couple of internet influencers who can't keep a man, who can't keep a woman, but they, so they're excited about the flex. They're excited about the beautiful pictures they get to take for Instagram and how fly they're going to look when they drop that 30, 40, 50, $80,000 on the wedding. And what you'll find actually in the research is that there are a lot of couples that are still paying for the wedding even after they get the divorce. Like literally, you divorced. You've been divorced for 3 years, and you're still paying off the wedding with that person. And so, my wife, who's a relationship therapist, one of the things she says is, well, if you get a little bit of therapy to learn how to stay married, that's much, much cheaper than a divorce. And also, if you're not a long-term thinker, I don't even know if I can take your wedding seriously.